dias.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on, fellas?
Yo, so let's introduce you guys for a little bit, and then let's talk to the real topic, the real important news over here that you guys are bringing to us. Let's start over here.
My name is Josh.
What's going on, fellas? It's Jonathan here.
So I brought you guys because I get all my sports news through you guys. Like literally, yo, I wake up, check my phone, go on Facebook, and then I got Joshua over here. Yo,
I try to keep my timeline well educated when it comes to sports, for sure.
there's a lot of shit talking. There's a lot of like.
I love John's posts. I think they're the most provocative posts ever.
Non-stop, dude. I'm like a troll, but I'm also spitting facts out there on the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it helps me, man. Yeah, it's so funny because I check your post and I read it, and then I check the article you attach to it, and then I go back to work, and somebody's talking about it. It's like, yo, I know everything. You ask me, what's good? I got all my news already in the morning,
got all
so
points written down.
I got all my
facts,
stats, everything.
Broken down to the T.
Yeah. This guy
Try to get the mic a little more. Yeah.
This guy should be a fucking journalist, dude, for ESPN.
No, for real, man.
Hey, we're trying, man. One day. It's baby steps, all right?
No, but it's great though, because I feel like when I watch like ESPN, like they're not really personal, like with their information. This is like super general.
Oh,
But you guys put like a little flavor to the whole, like, okay, I read the article and now I'm like, yo, this is my thoughts.
yeah.
And I read them and it's like, oh yeah, that shit makes sense. And I know you guys, but I don't know you guys. Like, I'm not tight with you guys, but I understand where you guys are coming from, which makes it even funnier when you guys are writing it. And I can see everybody like commenting, like, yo, that guy, yeah, that guy sucks. So those stats are legit, but it's just funny.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm always up for a good debate when it comes to sports because I feel like you could always understand both sides pretty well.
Yeah.
Especially when the debate is just like back and forth and like, you know, the other person's right, but you're right. So it's not really like a straight fact on like a type one sports, you know. It's always like it can go both ways.
There's always two sides to the story,
exactly,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you guys not only focusing on basketball, you got like baseball, football. You guys like whatever is on season. You guys are talking
we
shit.
like a little bit of everything. The only thing we don't like is hockey, and that's because in South America, you know, we don't have ice to skate on, so that's how we grew up.
It's actually true. It's pretty hard to skate out there. It's more rollerblading, right?
More rollerblading. It's actually more popular with the people. What's that?
You can play like what?
I played soccer.
Hockey?
I played soccer growing up.
I think basketball was big in Colombia too, right?
Basketball is actually really big, has gotten really big in Colombia the last couple of years. And when I was a kid, most of the fundamentals that I know about basketball, I actually learned in Colombia. Here, the game's more flashy. I feel like in America, you got kids that like want to shoot 3-pointers. They want to get the nice crossover, this and that. In Colombia, everybody really just focuses in on like what their skills are, like whether it's a post game, whether it's like a nice passing game, a pick and roll, just stuff like that on defense, to play the 2-3, to rotate. It's actually like everybody's very equal when it comes to skills. When like here, you obviously have your kids who are way better than everybody else, and then you see that a lot, where like the competition levels are always not equal when it comes to.
So they don't have
to competition.
Fundamentals.
You know?
the fundamentals. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It's not like not everybody starts with the fundamentals. Some people over here start with shooting.
Yeah, I think shooting is a big thing.
Or dribbling.
Especially nowadays. Yeah. I mean, you got kids that don't even want to take it in just because they want to shoot the 3-pointer. Got Steph Curry.
Yeah,
they see that.
Steph Curry came to life.
Like you could see how like a big fundamental was using the backboard, and now you don't even see that. It's just complete like hitting the nets. Wet,
it is crazy.
The bigs in the NBA are pretty much extinct. I'm sorry, here I just burped, having a little bit of beer. But I mean, the bigs in the NBA are pretty much extinct just because the 3-point game has taken over that. You bring a guy that can shoot a 3-pointer, and then the defender who's used to playing defense down low, you bring him out to the 3-point line. Now he's just a sit and duck pretty much. You could either take it in, pull the trigger, hit the 3. So bigs have no shot at defending those type of players that can shoot the 3.
I kind of feel bad.
And the guys that could dribble.
Yeah.
Because we got guys nowadays in the league that are 6'9", 7 feet that could dribble the ball.
That's
like
insane.
if they're point guards.
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Well, actually, is it?
Yeah, Ben Simmons. Yeah. Oh, Ben Simmons. Yeah, his handle's nice.
I think he still has a long way to go.
Ben Simmons has a long way to go for sure. Great player, great body, like physical attributes and body.
My brother said that. Amazing. Where he from? Ben Simmons. My brother said he's not from here. Right? Oh, that's crazy.
Is he from Australia?
No idea where Ben Simmons is from.
I thought he was American.
Don't fact check me.
Well, my brother said he was like, yo, he's not from America. I was like, stop bullshitting.
No, he's not. No, he's definitely not from here. I would think Australia.
I never heard him speak or anything, so I'm just coming blind.
Yeah, I don't even know. Do Australians have accents?
They got thick accents.
Australians do have accents, mate.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But no, Ben Simmons is not from Australia. I don't know where he's from, but he's not from Australia.
Caribbean. So.
That's a fact.
That'd be hilarious.
Well, that was a good choice.
Let's see here.
But
do we got like a fact check team? Or we could just
we need a
fact check team right now.
Yeah, we need one of those. Yeah, like somebody to check.
Yo, call Eric right now.
Yeah. Tell him to bring a laptop.
Yeah, bro.
I know.
We need you outside the door.
Yeah, we have a laptop here.
Yeah.
But it's controlling the cameras.
Ah, gotcha. No,
so,
that's fine.
I mean, eventually I'm gonna get a better setup where we can just like type shit and have like a TV. That's one of my
It'd fit perfectly here.
Oh, yeah, there, a TV there. So when we're checking on something, I can be like, hey, this is what's going on. But yeah, you guys are right, man. I feel like the Steph Curry kind of...
Wow, Josh, with the 100% lock on Ben Simmons. He is from Australia, Melbourne, born 96.
I knew I was right.
There you go.
Thank you, Fat Checks.
Thank you, Fat Check.
Good assist, Jake. Good assist.
But like this turned into like Jeopardy now.
Yeah, you could check like even Greg Popovich. Like all the players he drafts are usually like European or like South America or something like that. Like I love his draft.
And like if you look at the Spurs, they're the most fundamental team in the NBA, like for years. You know what I mean? Not like recently, but like
they're still balling.
I mean, since the beginning of Duncan and Manu and Tony Parker, these guys have just been playing fundamental basketball. And you see any of those guys on that team,
successful,
right? Besides like Kawhi Leonard, who's a freak of nature, but like besides Kawhi, before the Spurs never had that one like freakish athletic superstar, and you know what I mean. Tim Duncan always based his skills straight up off like his fundamentals.
That backboard killer.
And Tim Duncan's a guy. Tim Duncan's a guy who came. I forget where he's from. Well, he came from. I think he went to Wake Forest. In college.
Yeah.
But I know he came from somewhere, and he was originally just a swimmer.
Wow, I can see that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was just a swimmer. He used to just swim.
A beast swimmer.
But he ended up starting to learn basketball when he was like a teenager, right around like actually when he was starting college or high school, and that's how he and you could tell like his skills aren't to dunk the ball. He doesn't shoot 3-pointers. He doesn't have the best. He's just a straight up great fundamental big. He's not the strongest. He's skinny, but he's got a beautiful hook shot off the glass. He could hit it off the glass.
Off the board.
Yeah.
He could pass. He could post, and he's super humble. His footwork is amazing. And so that's what I mean. That like I feel like in other countries besides the U.S., you really do learn the fundamentals first before you like take off and do your own thing.
He doesn't get mad either with the refs. If he gets a bad call, he's like, I got a bad call. Okay, run him back to defense.
I hate people that cry to the refs, man. I mean, I get it to a point. Yeah. I think when you're flailing your arms and running across the field or something like that, like the court, it's just, come on, it's not necessary. You're over here being the drama queen.
It's like one hard. Play.
Yeah,
you got a bunch of other plays to come in.
It's a physical sport, and I hate how it's like not becoming as physical as it used to be. I would say.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Definitely the game has changed. It's not as physical as it used to be. You got guys that get slapped now or sneezed on and they got to call a foul. You know what I mean?
You think LeBron started that with the whole...
I don't want to point fingers at LeBron, but he was a big...
So I don't want to point...
With the flopping and all that.
Definitely...
And he's a big guy. Come on.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
When Rondo did that to him,
there's certain guys... There's certain guys that like I understand if you flopped. You know what I mean? You're Lance Stevenson... Rondo, maybe, like whatever.
Even Marcus Smart, man. That's
you're out here flopping. Whatever. You're a small guy. You're not a superstar. You're just a normal, in the middle of the pack type of player.
Yeah.
But if you're LeBron James, the best player in the NBA, and you're out here flopping and asking for calls,
The biggest.
that's where I draw the line.
The biggest, too. That dude's a
Because
freight
like,
train.
because like we saw Jordan getting just straight up, you know,
Clotheslined.
clotheslined, elbows and shit, and he never complained, and if he did, it wasn't to the level of LeBron's, like, you know.
It was like Reggie Miller. You guys remember him?
Oh, Reggie Miller, yeah.
With Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
The Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
He used to play with the Celtics, against the Celtics.
Yeah.
And he always kicked us out of the playoff because he did that little kick thing, and there's always the rest what we call foul.
Yeah.
Yo, I grew up hitting Reggie Miller because of that.
Threw a little kick, like Draymond Green kick, or...
He just put his leg out.
Yeah, so he like shot a
gotcha,
three, and then he would
gotcha.
stick his leg out for the foul all the time.
And then he always got it.
I'm thinking Draymond Green. That's the most recent kick.
Yeah.
I
That's straight up Draymond.
Man, I can't like that guy. I don't know.
He's good.
Draymond
He's a
Green?
good player.
He's good.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, his attitude just sort of ruins him.
Yeah.
Like, he's too cocky. It's like, dude, you're not doing that much.
Yeah, like he's just put in a good place to be successful. I would like to see him in another team. You think he'd still?
He'd be no.
So like I've always been a fan of Draymond in the sense that he's very productive. So I feel like if he's like in another team, like that productivity will still be there, especially if he's like, because what is Draymond? He's a hustle guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a guy that's gonna go out there, give it all he's got on
He
defense.
got energy to the whole
He
team.
can pass,
Yeah.
you know, and he can definitely give
Pumps
that
up the
energy
crowd.
to the team. Exactly. So I don't think that is something that he could just lose
Mm-hmm.
because he's not like depending on skills. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
depending on just like heart. And like as long as he has that, I feel like he could do it in any other team.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Good point.
But I'm not a huge fan of Draymond.
Well, he's not Mike. He's
I do
talking shit.
dislike Draymond, just a little bit.
What do you guys think about Tatum?
I love Tatum.
He was amazing, man.
Yeah.
He was amazing
I
last year.
love Tatum, but I'm conflicted when it comes to the trade rumors about.
Oh
about
Anthony
no,
Davis.
no, what's going on?
So
I don't know nothing about this.
Obviously, Anthony Davis is a huge free agent splash in the year, right?
Yeah, dude. He's-
And so before that, the Pelicans obviously are thinking about trading him, like getting something in return for their best player.
Mhm.
And there's been talks with the Celtics, but they've been asking for too much.
Mm.
So they've been asking for like Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Rozier, and-
What?
or something like that,
Yeah,
you know, and then
yeah.
like
Terry
a couple
Rozier,
over
picks.
like first round picks
Yeah.
in the future.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So
You're
it's
not
like
gonna get that.
you're definitely not gonna get all that. But this is where I'm conflicted. If it was Tatum for Anthony Davis,
Yeah.
straight up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm making that trade. I'm pulling the trigger and I'm taking Anthony Davis.
What do you think?
Yeah, I love it. I love Tatum. Got his jersey like a couple months after.
You got it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan. I like.
Shout out to the Jersey team.
Yeah, shout out to the Jersey team. I like Anthony Davis. Don't get me wrong, too. Kid, how old is he? Like 24? 24.
yeah.
Like
How old is Tatum? The same?
Tatum's about 21.
Yeah, he definitely turned 21. Maybe
He's a
22.
superstar, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
21, 22.
He could definitely evolve into something that we've needed for a while.
Yeah.
You know. The thing is, it's probably going to take a little bit of time.
Hmm.
Now, if we want to make the trade and win now, you got to go with Anthony Davis, right?
So that's how I feel. Exactly what he said.
But I like the long run and like a Celtics dynasty. You know.
I think what Josh is trying to say that I think he likes the long run because I do agree that even with just Tatum right now, we could win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got
So,
Kyrie Irving. We got
we could-
Gordon Hayward signed.
Right, we could go for the win and then be patient, and then when Tatum evolves into this guy that we think he might be,
Mm-hmm.
then we also have him, and now it's a lock, and now we've got even more championships in the foreseeable future, you know, if you like. But Anthony Davis, to me,
What do you
he's
bring?
probably the best player right now in the league, you know, after LeBron James.
Hmm.
And I'm only putting LeBron up there right now out of respect. But like after this year, you got to start thinking LeBron declines a little bit, and Anthony Davis takes that spot, and he becomes the best player in the league. And then maybe onto the Kumpo after him.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put Anthony Davis in the Celtics right now, they win the
They
championship
win it.
this year.
Yeah,
This year.
This year.
question
Wow.
asked, yeah.
There's no question about it. I mean, forget chemistry, forget all of that. Him, Kyrie. I mean, you keep Horford. You got Jalen.
Yeah.
You got Jalen Brown,
Gordon
Rozier.
Hayward,
You got all
Rozier,
these guys.
Smart.
Gordon Hayward,
You got Smart.
Insane,
Smart.
we'd win.
It's an automatic lock in my eyes.
So we would just sweep Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, I think
Toronto.
I mean, I don't want to say sweep, but definitely
I feel
like
we'd be just as dangerous as the Warriors. If anything.
Absolutely, that's what that we would be just as dangerous as
because
the
the West.
Yeah,
it's just super teams after super teams.
DeMarcus Cousins played his first game last night. They got the win against the Clippers, which they've been doing pretty good at home, I would say.
Wow.
And that's another thing that like the Warriors did just get Boogie. That makes them 10 times scarier. There hasn't been an a starting lineup with 5 All-Stars since like the 70s, since the old Celtics.
It's insane.
So
dude.
There was memes.
Can you
about
imagine that?
There was memes about the Warriors, where the coach has like the infinity.
Oh, the gauntlet.
Yeah. He just got Boogie. That's the last.
That's the last piece.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
And they're gonna be unstoppable.
They got Andre Iguodala on the bench. They got Livingston, who's nice too. That kid Claw, he's pretty decent. Like,
I don't feel so good, Mr. Kerr.
Yeah. Like it's gonna be a crazy remainder of the season, I would say. After All-Star breaks, where it matters. So,
if the Warriors stay healthy, they're the scariest team in basketball.
If they still healthy.
But even with that being said, they're very thin. Their bench is very thin. And if you get a good team, a good playoff team, you go to 7 games, that's going to matter. When your 5 players are playing over 20, 30 minutes a game, what are you going to do then? You know? Like, who are you going to go to?
They can't all play like...
Who are you going to go to? Looney?
Yeah.
Iguodala?
That's where I think the Celtics have an advantage.
And so that's right. That's where the Celtics
we can get
come up.
We can beat teams here.
And not only the Celtics,
bench.
but like the Raptors, man.
Well,
Don't sleep on the Raptors.
They're a scary team.
I love
man.
the Celtics, but Kawhi Leonard is a bad man.
I'm a big fan of Laurie, too.
What do you think about that deal he got, Leonard, with New Balance?
Man.
People are laughing at him.
Hey, man's got to get his money.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Have pretty nice sneakers.
Yeah, basketball.
But for basketball, I'm not too sure. Yeah,
that's true.
I seen running.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I don't know about basketball. I saw them though.
But hey,
New Balance.
Yeah,
I can't picture a more perfect sponsor for New Balance than Kawhi Leonard.
that laugh he has, so funny. He's like, I'm a fun guy.
Yeah,
and then he starts laughing. Everybody starts laughing.
First of all, that was kind of awkward.
That should be like a soundbite on this podcast. Just his laugh.
Yeah.
You know, you like cut in just
starting.
the
That's gonna be the starting point of the whole. So everybody starts like with a high energy.
Yeah, like I love Kawhi. Don't get me wrong, but like you don't say you're a fun guy, or like you don't say like
he's just definitely weird. Man.
Other people were supposed to say that about him.
Yeah, they're supposed to say that about you. Like
he's like just a weird fucking species. He's like a fucking unicorn.
There was
I don't even know what to say.
They had a post-game interview when we're talking about the New Balance stuff, and Kawhi actually held in one of his laughs because you could see he wanted to laugh because they said one of his like his shirts or like his jacket was like Gucci. He was like, nah, it's New Balance. And he was about to laugh and he didn't let it go. That would have been another meme. Yeah, great.
What do you think about the Lakers and the whole young team they have with LeBron all in the mix?
I think right now LeBron and Magic, they're probably looking at this team and they're a little worried. They are a little worried. And in my opinion, their mistake was letting go of D'Angelo Russell.
Who's balling in Brooklyn actually now?
D'Angelo Russell's having a great year.
Having a good year.
You look at what's going on with Kuzma and Brandon Ingram this year, and you're pretty much disappointed.
Yeah.
Because these guys should be taking most of the pressure off LeBron, and they just can't seem to find the rhythm.
I don't think they got great shooters.
Yeah, dude. Brandon Ingram can't go like a full month with just having like a consistent outing of scoring 20, 10 rebounds maybe, 7 at least. He's that type of guy. He's that type of player, but he just doesn't produce. He just doesn't get there. You look at Kuzma, his 3 ball's a little off this year, but he's the one with the most potential. He should be like leading the team. Lonzo Ball to me is a huge question mark.
He's young.
I don't know how I feel about him.
They're also in the race for the Anthony Davis sweepstakes too. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, everybody's in the race pretty much because everybody's going for him.
Top 2 teams.
But if they get him, who are they going to trade? They're going to trade like the whole team.
They would
just
have
to get him.
It would be like Mark Ingram. It would be like probably Rondo. Like I don't know. It would be a lot of people.
They would have to trade a lot to get him.
And they got Rondo. Yeah. Oh yeah. They got Rondo.
He got injured actually, so that's why he's been missing in action. I love Rondo
the
too.
whole year though, right? He's been struggling with injuries.
Yeah, for sure. They've all been struggling with injuries.
Last year he came back into the playoffs and he was fucking taking the shit on everybody with the Pelicans.
With the Pelicans,
yeah, that was crazy.
You know what I mean? He was just having
I was so
a great
mad
run.
when Boogie Cousins went down,
and then Boogie went down, and that was that. But I mean, before that, geez, they were on the tear.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at Rondo; he's probably getting ready to start this year hot, and then he breaks his wrist.
Didn't they beat the Rock? Well, they were about to beat the Rockets, right? Pelicans last year?
Pelicans were almost there. Yeah.
They almost. Then Boogie Cousins went down. Yeah,
But the Rockets.
Yeah.
I
don't know how to feel about the Rockets either, man.
Huge question marks about the Rockets. Yeah. And I just like
they're not.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating, but
No.
like James Harden is not.
No.
He's never going to be a championship player.
I mean, 50 points a game. How many games has it been like that? 3 games.
And how many? Like, what was the stat? It was the craziest stat I've seen.
16 straight games on 40 plus
insane.
points.
Insane.
Nobody
dude.
like he tied. I don't know.
Dude, he like so it's like in the past 2 games he had like 115 points with that were 0 assisted to him. Like
That's insane.
that was the most insane stat I've
It was
ever
like
seen.
it was like the last.
Basketball is all about assists and like you were so
Right. He
like,
scored 115 points and he like was not assisted or like he got 2 assists.
Can you imagine him like
He's just grabbing
receiving
that ball.
receipts, then like hit it off the backboard, grabs it again, and just scores?
But the thing about James Harden is that's what I feel like he literally only cares about going out and dropping more than 40, 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he just cares about the numbers.
And they
man.
still get an L. Like
And
against
that's,
that Brooklyn
that's what
game.
happens.
That doesn't make
that's
sense.
what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He cares about dropping 50, and then they completely forget about getting the W because everybody's too busy celebrating that he did a step back.
Yeah.
3-pointer,
And he looks
which half the time it's a travel.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And so like I want to be a James Harden fan.
Yeah.
I want to believe in Houston. Like they
I
deserve
loved
it.
James Harden when he was in the Thunder.
Right,
I was a big fan of
But
that.
I can't
Dad
give him.
loves
I can't give him that credit just yet. Just because like his priorities, they're not straight right now.
Yeah, I think he's more offense, no defense.
No defense, bro.
Like the whole team. It's like
And even right now, people will argue with you and tell you that James Harden is playing great defense just because he's top 3 or 4 right now in steals.
Yeah.
But even with that said,
But
like
team-
anybody could be like up there.
They
You
kind of
know?
messed up when they traded Trevor Ariza.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Losing
That
Trevor
was
Ariza,
Where'd he
that was
go?
your defense.
that was their whole thing right there.
Where did they go? I think he went to Washington Wizards, right? Oh no.
no nobody team.
I have no idea. Actually, I should know. Stats department.
Yeah, I want to say like Trevor Ariza was probably like with the Hornets or something weird.
Yeah, something weird. But they fucked up and just dropping him.
Oh, the Suns, I believe. The Suns.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, the Sun has nothing.
No,
I haven't heard anything about them.
Devin
The whole-
Booker.
They're in the Zion Williamson sweepstakes.
Yeah,
Zion Williamson. Everybody's going after him, man.
What do you think
Not-
about him?
I don't know, dude. I think he's a huge bust because they're hyping him up to be like sort of the next LeBron, sort of the next freakish
He's a big
athlete.
guy.
I just don't see it in him to like translate well into the NBA.
What do you think about Luca?
I got that Luca jersey.
Yeah.
Luca is my boy.
Yo, he's
Luka's the
amazing.
truth.
He's so
Lu-
much
Luka's
fun.
the
to
truth.
Luca
watch.
is
Yeah,
my
he is.
boy,
He
dude.
is, dude.
Since like he was playing for Real Madrid.
Dude, that's
Oh
awesome.
my God, this kid has just been amazing. You got to think he's been playing professional basketball since he was about 15, 14 years old.
Over there
Like,
in
just
Europe,
think about that over there in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said,
didn't he win? Like
he did,
before
yeah.
before
Him
he
and
got
Real,
drafted?
yep, him and Real Madrid, they won the championship over there.
Yeah.
But just think about this. Like I said, it's that thing about basketball where
Yeah.
like kids that are not from the U.S. learn the fundamentals and all this shit first.
Yeah.
If you look at Luca, his fundamentals are like so on point.
Mm.
They're so fire, and like it doesn't even look like he's like thinking about the game so much when he's out there.
Mm.
Any other rookie, you could tell they struggle at times, but Luca's looked calm and collected the entire season.
Yeah, it feels like he's been playing like 20 years in the
Literally
game.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Like he'll just calmly dribble it up, and like he looks like he's done it before, and this is like his first year in the NBA. Like he's just
He
been
looks like he's-
he looks like he's been clutched. since
Looks
he
like
was,
he's just having fun out there, dude. He looks like
Yeah.
he looks like a fucking player you're controlling in 2K.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just out there having fun, like doing a fadeaway 3 to like win the game, and you hit it all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He looks
good,
like
man.
that, like
Yeah,
just like
I'm
that
big
out of a
fan.
video game.
I like watching him play. I was actually kind of disappointed.
And
Me and him were
Dallas-
talking about to see the game And well, against Celtics, we kind of missed it.
And like, who does Dallas have?
Him.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. And they're winning games.
Yeah, Harrison
they're
Barnes,
actually
right?
winning games. Harrison Barnes, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Harrison Barnes.
That was a good run.
Everybody thought you were gonna be like
Didn't he sign a big contract too?
this
right?
amazing two-way
DeAndre
forward.
Jordan finally went to Dallas.
Yeah, DeAndre
Yeah.
Jordan finally got to Dallas.
Yeah, it took him a while. A little delayed trip.
You know, they had Mark Cuban pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna win anytime soon. The whole
I feel like if
Maverick.
they have a good
No, the Mavericks, no way.
group right now. Well,
And they got like
Luka.
They got that like,
they need to build that team with around him.
yeah, exactly.
and they're giving Dirk Nowitzki that start like out of respect.
Dude,
That like we love you Dirk start.
I love you Dirk start.
And like I love Dirk,
He's
but I
dying,
mean,
You saw
That's
that
what they're
meme about
doing.
him though, about Lewinsky.
No.
This guy is pretending to be, is pretending how he plays with his. You know, he plays a little weird, like his step.
when
Like,
he runs.
Yeah, when he runs.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
man,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
dying.
He's always played like that. It's funny. It's when they played down here in Boston. It's funny because there was like 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Celtics player just cleared like the floor for him, like waiting him for shoot a three and stuff like that. And he, yeah. It was
shot
like a
it.
gift wrapped in a bow, literally.
and then the whole crowd gave him that respect.
Yeah,
You know?
he bricked them all, but I like the standing ovation the Celtics fans gave him because other than that, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. And watching him while I was growing up was just it was just great. It was great.
I think this
he
is
gave
last
us great
year, right?
basketball. Huh?
Last year.
Yeah, it should be his last year, I believe. he
Yeah,
hasn't
I
announced
mean,
it.
it
Right?
should be, but he hasn't announced it. That piece of shit.
Yeah,
He might just
Literally.
go another 2, 3. I don't know what's
drag
in
it,
his
dude.
fucking
Just
mind.
drag
Yeah,
Talking about last year's Tom Brady.
it's closing up.
Yeah.
It's closing.
it's getting there, man. But I mean, yeah.
Tom Brady. I think this is it.
There's talk about drafting a quarterback this
one
year
more
too.
year, you think? One more year?
I think
Brady?
he has 2 more years in his contract, right?
Yeah,
He
I think-
extended 3. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
he wants to keep playing, dude.
That's crazy, man.
In terms, dude.
We're in the AFC Championship. I feel like if
That's what I'm saying. I'm not arguing it. I'm not arguing
Yeah.
that fact that he
Yeah.
wants to keep playing.
Yeah.
But his wife is always giving
Oh
him
yeah,
shit,
his
though.
wife.
Oh, Giselle hates it,
Giselle
dude.
hates it.
Giselle's not a fan.
Which she's in the right to argue.
He can
it,
get
you
her,
know?
man.
Yeah,
Absolutely. He's got kids and shit.
Yeah, dude. He has football is more. It's more than a sport. You know.
He doesn't want to look like fart.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, I'd say keep getting us wins, keep bringing us to the AFC Championship. I mean,
Yeah. As long as they protect him.
yeah, that's
think
pretty much it.
yeah.
And honestly, our line hasn't been that bad this year either.
Yeah, I like our line. Our defense. I don't know.
Our
man.
secondary has actually gotten really.
But I'll tell you what,
really
yeah,
bad,
the defense has gotten a lot better.
It got
A
tight on the
lot
last
better.
game.
Yeah,
for
the last
sure.
couple of games
Yeah.
they literally locked in, and we looked good against the Chargers, man.
I
He looked
like
great against the Chargers, and here is the hot take. I'm just gonna go with it right now. I'm just
Uh-oh.
gonna drop
Oh,
it.
he's coming.
I'm gonna drop the hot take. Patriots 28, Kansas City 17.
You heard it
This
here,
next
people.
game.
You heard it
Right
here.
here first.
It's coming out tonight. It's gonna-
28 Pats,
Tonight.
Kansas City 17. Place your bets.
Take the
Lock
under.
it up. Don't worry about it. Forget it.
What happened to this Arctic blast?
What is it?
It was an Arctic blast saying that it was going to be.
They're saying it's going to be an Arctic blast
Below zero.
out there.
Oh,
in
you're
Arrowhead.
talking about the weather.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I think it's I think it's
And
I think
everything-
It's actually gotten better.
Here's what's going to happen. Belichick, this is the second time that we face Kansas City. And Belichick, when he sees a rookie twice, forget about it. Good luck. And I love
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, but Belichick,
He's a beast.
he's the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah.
So good luck
And his
game
big thing is
planning.
defense. So
Good
you'll
luck
know.
game planning against him. And if you think for any second that Andy Reid is about to have his moment and beat Belichick in this game, I'm sorry, but you're a little bit delusional here, my friend, and clearly you don't know how things work.
Bet the money.
Pats are going to go to the Super Bowl again. We're going to be facing the Saints. This is going to be a hell of a Super Bowl.
Breeze.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
The face breeze.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Rams.
Saints. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
LA
Los
is still
Angeles
in,
now.
man.
They're
LA
Los-
is
yeah,
still
it's
in the
so
game.
Weird, dude.
In LA. Is it in LA? No, it's in the Saints.
in the dome.
Saints
It's
in the
In
dome.
the dome, dude.
Oh, it's
Over there in
yeah,
New
okay.
Orleans.
Yeah, yeah.
New Orleans. I always fucked that up.
Where the Rams used to be.
They were St. Louis.
And then they just sold it to
They
Los
moved
Angeles.
stadium, yeah, LA, yeah.
So now LA has the
5
Rams and
They got like
Chargers.
all the fucking teams, dude.
They got
how
the
rich are they
Rams,
over there?
Chargers, Oakland. Well, not LA, but
But yeah, it's from
Chargers,
California.
Raiders,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
California,
They got
has,
Raiders, yeah.
They got the 49ers.
Jesus.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Just
That's
give them
some
more
bullshit.
teams. Just give them more teams. They're not going to win.
But they
anything.
huge state.
Oh,
I bet-
that's
I
the
bet
only
you.
reason
I bet you if Boston opened up a second football team and we just split the Patriots like players half and half, we would still.
Yeah.
It'd be Patriots against Patriots.
AFC champions.
Pats, AFC. What's up?
Pats, Braves, or something like that.
It's a win-win for people in Boston.
Yeah,
that
right. That'd be great.
It will be like a civil war. Like, I'm from the right side of the.
Split in the middle.
Yeah. You guys been to the Gillette Stadium?
Yeah, dude.
You went to games?
Did we go-
Absolutely. Yeah, we went to playoff games actually.
Yeah,
A
we went
couple
to
playoff games.
How's that? How's the energy?
It was awesome. It was granted it was just like the first game against like the Colts. I believe we went to 2 Colts playoff
Yeah,
games.
I
It's
know.
hilarious. But both times we fucking
Yeah, we got
shitted
dubs,
on
though,
them
yeah.
and we got the W. We
Yeah.
got wasted.
Wow.
We grilled
Yeah.
in the cold.
Oh, so you guys did the whole.
The
The whole
experience,
tailgate,
yeah.
the whole
Tailgating.
shebang,
You have
dude.
to,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have to, dude.
Yeah.
You going to Gillette,
If
paying
first
like
of
an arm
all,
and a leg.
yeah, first of all, we're Hispanic, so if we're dropping like $300 on tickets, you best believe we're going ham.
Yeah, we're getting our money's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to eat outside.
Dude, for sure,
You
man.
can't be buying those hot dogs inside.
Oh, and their
Oh,
nasty hot dog.
shitty ass hot dog
Yeah.
for like $11.
Pre-game,
Get out of here.
Yeah.
you know, pre-game because the beers over there is like $20.
Yeah.
It's insane. The price, like beer prices, I will always argue it, but
And then, yeah, it
you gotta
doesn't
do
make
what you gotta-
sense.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right? To get
And the service sucked.
Yeah,
But
the service sucks.
they're like angry.
Yeah,
The
they're
servers.
miserable. Well, I
Yeah.
don't blame them. They're feeding a bunch of like hungry babies.
Savages, dude. Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
It's like -10 in Gillette, and you're fucking serving some over drunk asshole.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he's pissed.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
Not
I went
having a
this
good time.
year to a game, my first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No shit.
It was crazy.
What game?
The Jets. The last game of the
nice.
season.
Nice.
Hilarious. So I went to New York about 2 years ago maybe, and I saw the Jets versus the Pats over in New York.
Yeah, I was there.
And I sat in the sidelines, and it was just like me and 5 friends, again, and
Yeah.
covered by like a bunch of Jets fans.
He was in the nosebleeds too,
Dude.
so those are the ratchets.
Yeah, all the ratchet
It was beautiful.
Jet plans.
So all 5 of you were wearing like Patriots gear.
Oh yeah, we were geared the fuck up, and they started winning the game. They were up like 14-10, and I remember being so wasted. I just grabbed my phone because everybody like they were all celebrating and like talking shit to us.
Yeah.
So I like grabbed my phone and I was just like super drunk, and I was like, they're celebrating, and it's like the second quarter, and we got fucking Brady, and they don't like they're celebrating, and we ended up winning that game, smashing them.
Oh, how that feel like?
Oh, it was amazing.
Leaving that game.
I've never seen so many like Jets fans' tears accumulated
Must
in
have
one
been so
single
yummy.
area. I was just
That must have been
snacking
so
on their
yummy.
tears, just like taking their tears.
Yeah.
They've never been good.
Nah.
They never had
the
a Super
Jets,
Bowl.
The Jets have never had a great run, dude.
Nah.
And I feel like the Giants
They
just
just
got
don't
lucky.
know what they're doing. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah, the Giants is just pure luck, and I don't want to talk about it.
That's a sore spot still to this day. Ah, yeah, fuck the Giants.
I mean, you look at like Eli Manning.
Yeah,
What has he done in his
Nothing.
life besides those runs?
nothing.
And I don't know why we just always lose to shitty fucking quarterbacks.
It's the worst,
Hey, we were
dude.
what?
We
all in-
always lose to shitty fucking
I
quarterbacks.
have no idea. You think Belichick's just thinking like, all right, we got this, right?
I don't know
And not
what the
preparing
fuck.
as
I don't know
much or
what it
something
is.
like that,
I
dude.
have no idea what it is, but they will play their hearts out. Those quarterbacks will play like their best game
Team
ever.
to beat, I guess, right?
They'll have game breaker on the whole fucking game, and we just won't be able to stop him. And I don't know, like Nick Foles.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
Nick Foles, nice guy, nice guy,
Oh
had a
my
great run. But Nick Foles,
Ugh.
why do we lose to these guys? I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
And it's after we have like great runs.
Oh my god. Too.
We have like the best seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah. We
just-
won like
just-
17 to 0
yeah.
or whatever, and then we like lost that.
like no good quarterback has.
That's
beaten us,
unreal.
Except for like,
The only one was Peyton,
yeah,
Yeah, that one makes sense.
that yeah.
And respect.
That's a
Yeah.
given. That's a given.
and that wasn't even the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
Nah,
We had to beat him
Yeah.
to go to the
Yeah.
Super
To
Bowl.
go, yeah,
and then he won
exactly.
Super Bowl.
And then he won it. Yeah. Which, respect, pay him.
Yeah, respect to Peyton, dog.
But fuck Eli.
Fuck Eli.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited about the Red Sox coming back after the World Series?
I'm excited, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big.
I wish we had kept some guys.
Yeah.
We released some guys.
Well,
some pitchers.
traded?
Yeah, some pitchers.
Pitchers.
Joe
Oh yeah,
Kelly
Kelly is left. I never liked him though.
Yeah. Well, he was on
Frustrated.
and off.
Yeah,
shit out of
on
me.
and off, on and
The
off.
thing was this 100-mile-per-hour ball. That's
Right,
pretty much
and he
Yeah.
looked like Wild Thing, so that
Yeah.
was like that's the only cool thing about
Dude,
him.
when he was on the pitching, I will get up from my seat because
It's frustrating.
it was so frustrating to watch him. Like anybody else, I was fine.
Yeah.
Even Sales, I was like,
Yeah. You'll give it him. You'll give it him. Yeah.
Price, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, especially Price. But when he was up,
Yeah, because he really had no like curve in his ball. It was just like fastballs, and like they would be easy to locate, you know.
yeah,
Who's the closer?
Because right now we got Kimbrel.
Kimbrel. Did he resign?
Yeah, he's
he's
they're
the
still,
guy
they're
with the beer.
They're still
Like
waiting on it. Yeah, the guy that
Yeah,
things like that.
See, so like that's the guy that I like used to feel that way.
Yeah.
Mm.
Every time he pitched, I'm getting up from my seat.
He wasn't the
because
same.
I just don't feel comfortable.
He
with
wasn't
him.
the same in the postseason. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he was
He
closing.
was a little bit. You can see he was a little bit nervous. I would
yeah.
say
I mean,
big moments.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him. But at this point, what's our best option? We just got to resign Kimbrel. But he's asking for like a boatload of money. I heard.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
understand we got to re-sign him, but
Yeah.
I also don't feel like he's worth all that money.
Yeah.
And that's what I hate about these guys. Like if you want all that money, like fuck you. I'm willing to let you go, man.
Yeah.
I'll restart. I'll get another closer. It doesn't matter how bad he is.
right. I don't think they understand it's not them. It's the
Yeah.
whole team dynamic.
Yeah, for sure.
And they get caught into this ego thing of, I'm thinking, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah, I was reading like this article the other day. Tom Brady gave up like $60 million in his entire career just to like
keep
allow to
Other
sign
players
like
to
Wes
sign.
Walker, Gronk, whatever, like keep
makes
all these
sense.
players. Randy, he has
Oh, Randy
sacrificed like
Moss.
$60 million, dude, in his whole career.
And that's a lot of money.
So
What a guy.
could you imagine Giselle?
guy.
You're bringing in the cake for the house. Your husband doesn't want to retire,
Yeah.
and this motherfucker ain't taking the fucking dough. Like you gotta understand poor little Giselle right
Yeah,
now.
she's
She's probably
not happy,
so
man.
pissed.
But yeah,
I was gonna ask you how your experience was at Gillette, actually.
it was a little quiet
Yeah.
compared to
Well, it's-
my
last game of the
expectations
season,
was
yeah.
like here.
Yeah.
You know, I think I play myself with that.
That was like me going to see Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck?
You could, yeah, you expected that first
Yeah,
one was
yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
Same for
Sequels,
Super
man.
Troopers too, dude.
I haven't watched it yet, actually. No spoilers.
But I'm so used to going to the Celtics games,
Oh,
and those because are
those
inside.
Yeah.
You hear the noise, you hear
It's
the
great.
bass. of
Everyone's into it, too. Everyone's
yeah,
into
everybody's
it,
like,
yeah.
even if it's like a shitty game against the Grizzlies or something.
But, like, that's weird that it was quiet. I feel like Gillette's usually just loud.
It was loud, but I didn't feel it.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
didn't feel it?
It wasn't like.
Dude, go to a playoff game.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
one of my
playoff games
plans.
is one of the. It's like the crazy experience ever, dude. Everyone's just hanging out, handing out high fives, like.
Yeah, that's what I was
everyone's
expecting.
hugging,
Like everybody to
literally.
be.
Yeah, everyone's so into it. Especially like if you get more lower into the stands. I think up top, people are just sitting down and just like
Just watching.
just watching and just like.
And the thing is, I won the ticket. My brother won the tickets
Oh,
through
nice.
through work.
Yeah, that's
So
legit.
it was a bunch of like employees.
Oh, so you have to be civil.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, so it wasn't like, yo, we can't
Like your
be
boys
rowdy
or
here.
anything
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Like if I went with like, you know, it was just strangers, we can just fuck around.
Yeah. But if you went with your boys, I feel
Yeah.
like you'd enjoy it 10 times.
Yeah.
100%. I'll tell you that much, dude.
You gotta to enjoy any games. Really, you gotta be just fucking wasted.
Yeah, you got to be lit. You got to be annihilated.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is like these games are long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you just stop the party,
Yeah,
like
no.
halfway there, you're gonna start crashing. Especially like baseball.
Oh, baseball.
Oh,
yeah,
I
usually I
can't.
leave by
dude.
the like 6th inning. I was like,
I try to stay
Ugh.
for all of it.
I can't tell you how many
Yeah.
times I get sauced, run out of money like right around the like 6th or 7th inning because I just been tossing drinks back all day,
Yeah.
and then I just like hang out for a little bit, and by like the 7th, 8th inning, I'm just like
You're not even watching it
dozing
anymore.
off, bro. I'm just like falling asleep in my seat.
Oh man, there was one time we were like behind the home plate, but like a ways up. It was like one summer day. It was like 90 degrees, and like the chairs are really old school. They don't never updated Fenway.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just remembered.
Yeah. So me and him, like, I think we pre-gamed heavy. Actually, we went to my house. Then we were like, all right, let's go. We were wearing shorts and like a Red Sox t-shirts, right?
Oh my god, we smoked a blunt with two lesbians that we shared. We shared an Uber with.
Yeah.
Oh,
and we were housed.
like Uber pooled, right?
Yeah, we Uber pooled and we were housed already, just straight up drunk. We got like 3 nips in our pockets. We take these nips in the Uber with these ladies, with these these just 2 random girls, and then like we get out of the Uber and then they're like, "Do you guys have any like weed?"
Yeah,
and we're like, yeah.
We actually had one rolled, which
and then we just ended up fucking smoking a blunt with these 2 like.
So we were intoxicated and we were high. We were just like we stayed there. We sat down and like instantly you could feel the heat like build up because like we're under like that.
Yeah.
So like it just started becoming like a sauna. He was sweating. I was sweating. I was like almost
we looked like Kevin Garnett in the 4th quarter. With about 30 seconds left.
We were melted.
We were drenched.
And then like.
And fucked up.
Yeah.
So we were.
so like pretty much the hangover hit a little bit like towards like the 8th inning because they closed the beer stands.
Oh no.
So like we were just done.
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah, dude, it was just done. Definitely cagey in the 4th quarter.
Nothing to cool us off. The water boys like quit 4th inning. Them motherfuckers weren't giving the
you guys went in the
giving
summer
any more water around.
Summer, yeah. It was like July or something.
Dude, it was like 99, like 98. Go fuck yourself.
Usually it's a good experience, but I'll always remember that one experience.
Yeah, I usually go by the end of the season. It's a little cooler.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty much the way to go.
I'll never go back in the summertime.
Yeah, the summertime.
I'm a big fan of day games too, just because like.
Yeah.
You go, you get drunk, then like you continue the whole night,
Oh yeah.
Which is just great.
I usually go at night, like 7 o'clock game, and I usually go with the company.
Yeah.
With work.
So
which
again,
is
you gotta
worse.
keep.
I need to dress well, and there's all this.
Now
bullshit.
it's all your coworkers.
Right.
Yeah.
But lately, I've been going just on my own, just with friends. It's much funner. Yeah.
It's definitely a good experience. We usually do a company outing for Red Sox games, but like. I would say my coworkers are pretty like laid back, so they actually get blasted.
You can have fun.
Yeah. It's always a great experience.
But yeah,
haven't been to a Celtics game this season yet.
Me neither. I want to go.
I gotta change that. Yeah.
I wanted to go to the Warriors game, the 25th of this month.
Oh,
tickets are like $200.
No, I'm all set.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Do we have any sponsors that could send us tickets?
Sponsors, please.
Yeah.
StubHub.
Anybody watching this, feel free to leave a donation. We'll take it.
We'll give you the address on the YouTube link up below.
Just so we can keep these facts coming
we share the video.
Yeah.
Just to get a lot of people to watch it.
Yeah, for sure. So what do you think about the Patriots versus the Chiefs? What's your?
I'm scared, man. I'm nervous. Do we get the W in our pockets easily? I don't think so.
I think
it's gonna be cold.
What's our away record?
Our away record's a little shitty in the playoffs, and it's not like too shitty. Yeah. 3 of those wins came from Peyton Manning, but I believe it's like 4-6. 3 of those losses were to Peyton Manning. Those years with like Denver. I mean, you think he even had one against one when he was with with the Colts, Indianapolis. But like I said, the only reason why I feel so confident is because this is the second time that Belichick faces Mahomes. We beat them, and they did great. And I feel like now you have
experience with.
You have a blueprint. You have a plan. You have experience onto how to make Mahomes struggle a little bit. And our secondary has been so good that I do think that we make Mahomes hold the ball, and we add some pressure, and maybe not add pressure to fully go for the sack, but just like keep him contained.
Yeah, I think that they watch definitely films.
QB spy is going to be important in this game, 100%.
Yeah, you have to have a spy on him all the time.
Yeah, literally.
You think that they're gonna cheat
all the time?
Try to cheat again?
Even the whole QB era is kind of doing like a 180 into something else because now quarterbacks are just running. We're seeing a lot of running quarterbacks, dude.
Yeah,
from the Bills all the way to the Kansas City.
So when it comes to running quarterbacks, I give them credit, but the best ones hands down that I've ever seen is Russell Wilson from the Hawks, and now Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's fair to say.
What about Newton? Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. I'm not.
Very inconsistent, dude.
I feel like
With the
he
running?
has no accuracy.
Yeah, his accuracy is just not as good as
Not as
these
good
as these guys. These guys are precise. They're like
They can run
On
and
the
fling
dime.
It. They can
On
run
the
and
dime.
fling it and,
Yeah.
on the dime. That's pretty much what I could say. Lamar Miller is is a crazy product. Was it Lamar Miller or
Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson.
yeah, Lamar Jackson to me is just like another Cam Newton. If he ever gets really good, he'll be Cam Newton. That's my floor for him.
His accuracy is off.
But
as well.
he is way faster than Cam.
Dude, he's quick.
But these guys, like, they come in the league, they have one great year with the running, teams notice, and then they get cracked.
They figured him out. Yeah,
and then they get cracked the second year.
Second year is always important.
They get smacked.
Yeah.
Luck, I feel like he's been improving with the years.
Luck's always been a great quarterback. Poor guy, just with the injuries.
I forgive him. I forgive him for not doing well against the Chiefs, man.
And same. I mean, you look at the Colts. What has he had besides T.Y. Hilton?
Yeah, he looked frustrated.
And even
man.
T.Y. is like
T.Y. Hilton is just a great. Yeah, he's a great slot
Injury-wise.
receiver. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he's always injured too.
I think injury wise is a big thing.
But like poor Andrew Luck, they just don't give him anything.
And he's a young guy too, right?
Yeah.
He's
like
young,
25 maybe.
He's young,
He
but
looks young.
He looks like he's got Benjamin Button. he is.
Yeah,
just-
he's getting like I think he needs to shave.
Oh, that neck beard is
He's like
gross.
he's missing
beard.
part.
It's just like, what are you doing, Andrew?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I feel like it should have been more of a game when they faced the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, that's what I
feel
thought.
Like they came out flat. They didn't get a first down.
I don't know who.
To, like-
if one of you guys says like, oh, if the Chiefs sleep on Ant Luck,
Yeah.
they're gonna lose the game.
When Luck's on, he's on, dude.
So I thought the Chiefs were gonna smash out the Colts.
Okay, you thought
Nah,
maybe it was somebody else.
I had
Yeah.
the opposite thoughts. That was probably me. But like,
And I was like, ooh.
like I said, like the Chiefs defense came out to play, like literally.
Yeah,
They
and don't
came
get me
out-
wrong,
Yeah.
the Colts were hot.
They couldn't
That
do
was it.
anything.
And
Luck-
the Colts were
The
hot.
Colts were super hot coming into this game, so
Yeah,
like,
that's what
I
I
do
thought,
understand why people thought that the Colts were gonna win,
Right.
but not at Arrowhead.
Yeah, I know.
You know, just not at Arrowhead.
Their defense came out to play.
And that's why it's different too. Like people underestimate how important home field advantage
It's
is.
huge.
But when you're in offense and you're trying to like run your plays and you can't hear each other,
That place gets
that
loud,
becomes a
too.
whole different game.
Arrowhead's
A whole
loud.
different game.
I'm scared
And
now.
only a team as experienced as like the Patriots
Right.
could survive such a thing. Because
True.
like Andrew Luck right now, like who was he gonna like have that experience with besides Ty, Ebron?
Yeah.
Like none of those guys could really like have that chemistry with him, right? Like
The
Right.
thing about the
to
Patriots
know
is
what to do.
They work on their silent council.
Yeah, the Pats are ready for this. They've been practicing all week with like a huge speaker just playing.
Yeah, right in Brady's
Seriously,
ears.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they get better every time when they face the same team twice. They just know what their tricks are.
Oh, for sure.
But
Yeah,
I
I
think it works
don't-
the same though. With the other team knows what the Patriots gonna do.
I honestly don't know. Well, but like they've had the blueprint on the Patriots
Yeah.
for a while. You know what I mean?
And they
Every
still can't
team,
beat them.
They still
Yeah.
can't- they still
every
can't-
team.
they
So
still
like I'm
can't
not
figure
worried
them
about
out.
that. We're still pretty creative when it
Yeah.
comes to it. But I just can't remember like a rookie that beat Belichick twice
Yeah.
Yeah.
in 1 year. I like can't recall.
Oh.
And as great as Mahomes is, I'm also just pairing him up with Andy Reid, who has not been able to get past that hump.
Mhm.
He's just one of those coaches that can't get the job done.
Mm. Has there been any quarterback that has won the Super Bowl in the rookie years?
Tom Brady.
He had rookie year.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that. Fact check that.
Yeah, I know. Fact check that.
In the
I'm about to
comments
fact check
below,
that
just
right
comment
now.
on that. Yeah, let's comment on that.
You
Was
just
it
heard
rookie
it.
year?
You just heard it here live. Fact
Yes.
from John.
You're probably right. I think.
Tom Brady came in, replaced Bledsoe,
Yeah.
And
and
one
took it
Super
to the
Bowl.
bowl. And
Oh
won it.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I know he did that.
But what was he a rookie
I
that
wasn't know
year?
if he was a rookie that year.
Well, like-
second year maybe.
So, like, I don't know.
First time. I guess first time.
That was, like, his first time he took it.
Playing
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, that's true.
So to me, like that's a rookie.
That's a rookie
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
can see
I'll
that.
take.
I can see
I'll
that.
give you that.
I mean,
Yeah,
we gave
look at
Benjamin
that.
Simmons that, right? We
All
gave
right.
Benjamin Simmons the rookie of the year, right?
Right. Ben Simmons got rookie of the year.
But
so
didn't
it's
he get,
only
like,
fair
2
I give
points?
Tom Brady
I-
a fact as
yeah,
like
yeah.
he was a rookie that year.
How many points he got against the Celtics though? Ben Simmons. And on that playoff, did he only get like 1 point?
Oh, dude.
Ben Simmons was trash. We had him on lock all day.
Like, we literally owned the 76ers out.
The thing about Ben Simmons is if you just like play his drive, and like lock up the paint, the guy's done. He's got no shot.
Passer.
And if you're locking up the paint, he can't really dump it off. He's got to pass it out to the 3. So I mean, the kid needs a jumper. He needs a jumper.
I think.
And this is second year, right? Now for him, for Ben Simmons.
Rookie year.
This is rookie year?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No. I was like,
everybody says that he's like still a rookie, so he's gonna win Rookie of the Year again.
He's like a junior now, technically, but
yeah.
Wow.
He's it's very similar to what we were talking about. He was in the league 1 year, didn't play, and then the next year he was in.
Oh, he just sat?
And that was the year he won Rookie of the Year.
He was injured, so like they were like working with like a little bit of him.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
They pretty much had him with trainers and stuff like that, so he came NBA ready, I would say. He definitely came NBA ready.
That's why I say Tatum is going to be...
I think Donovan Mitchell should have won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, Donovan had my vote.
Yeah.
Who he plays, I don't know.
Utah Jazz.
Oh.
Kid's got spunk. Reminds me of like a young Dwayne Wade a little bit for some reason.
Yeah, I could see that.
Although he's not as tall, but just reminds me of like Dwayne Wade's game,
I like the word spunk too.
It's got spunk, kid.
It's got spunk.
But yeah.
What else can we talk about?
I don't know, man.
We got everything
What do you guys think about that whole Donald Trump with the Clemson team? Not talking about politics. I hate politics, by the way.
Yeah, no. With the burgers and the Wendy's and the
man.
Yes.
The Burger King. I think was it Burger King there?
All the white people.
I think it was McDonald's, dude.
McDonald's, yes.
Yeah.
All the white people are about to unsubscribe to this podcast. Unsubscribe. Not fucking with these niggas.
I know.
No more.
Actually, I shouldn't have brought
what
it.
Fuck? Hell no.
Yeah, I take it, man. I get a Big Mac.
I tell you what.
I
felt like a lot of people were disappointed, and I was like, "That's fucking awesome."
I mean, like honestly, no, that's just trash, bro.
I thought that was
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
fuck you, Josh. Are you
I just get the Big Mac.
Listen, no, if I'm like
a lot of Big Macs, you can
I mean, if I'm a player, like I'm gonna obviously get some fucking Big Macs and some nuggets
and
some pizza. And some Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Delicious Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I guess more variety.
Thank you, baby Jesus, for this delicious Taco Bell and this delicious
Taco
McDonald's.
Bomb.
But anyways, no, if I'm a Clemson player, I'm grabbing a couple snacks and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm not shaking his hand. I'm not doing any of that shit. I don't even know why they went.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Why the fuck would you go? Were you forced?
There was a tweet that said Chris Long, he's like the DN for like the Eagles. He's like
how many?
You might regret it.
Like how many players are on the football team?
55, right? 55.
You're gonna tell me all 55 of these motherfuckers fuck with Trump? Hell no, bro. I mean, there had to be at least 30. There had to be at least 20.
Yeah.
A group of 15 that just protested this shit and did not want to go to this. Yeah.
Well, I wonder, were they first? They were first.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. I feel like it's just like Clemson as a whole.
Well, at least they had a McDonald's.
Like, yo, let's go. We're not trying to be disrespectful.
I mean, man, that's your cheat day, though.
And also their college.
Yeah, cheat day.
Absolutely. I mean, you win the championship, you could take a fucking cheat day.
Yeah, get that McGangbang.
Plus, they need that old calories, man.
Yeah, dude. You need to get
How was that game?
You know the McGang?
Oh, I was one of the pioneers for the McGangbang.
Oh, what is that?
Dude, let him tell you, dude.
Dude, so one time...
craziest shit ever.
Oh, shit.
One time I was just like a little...
Inside stories?
Yeah, this is an inside story right here. Low key, back in the day when I was like 14, 15.
Oh, shit.
Smoking one day, we just like looked up like McDonald's secret menu on like Google or something like that, and a bunch of shit came up. One of them was like a land, air, sea burger, which is like a combination of like a Big Mac, a filet-o-fish, and like a McChicken. So they like put all that shit in there, right? Comedy. And then the other one was a McGangbang, which is a fucking double cheeseburger with just a McChicken, like a McChicken patty in there.
Yeah.
So we were like,
McChicken was getting banged.
Yeah. So we're high as shit, a little tipsy, and we're like, yeah, let's just go try the secret menu. It's like 1 a.m.
Honestly, yeah.
And we go to like Route 16, and we pull up normal.
That's a big one.
Hi, what can I get for you? Welcome to McDonald's. Hi, can I get a McGangbang? Absolutely, that'll be 428.
They just said they knew what it was.
Right away, the bitch knew what the McGangbang was.
We were surprised. We were like,
I was shocked.
Holy shit!
I was shocked. I was ready to get kicked out. Like, sorry, sir, we can't serve you. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, we're closed.
What?
Oh,
They were like, that'll be 428. See you in the second window. Thank you.
so
was like,
that's
what
like
the
a
fuck?
that's in their menu. It's just secret. They don't have it on like
Bro, so I don't know, because then like we tried it again like later on in the future, also waved and drunk,
yeah.
and the guy was just like, what is that? But this was the one in Eastie.
Oh, dude,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
nah.
So I mean, like, could you count the one in Eastie?
Nah, you can't.
Nah.
No,
The one in Eastie is just up.
They're just poor
It's way too up and down.
yeah, that's what it is, man.
Poorly trained
They
and
don't read the
equipped
rules and-
McDonald's in Eastie, bro.
It's probably like the franchisee.
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? You don't know the secret motherfucking menu?
Yeah, dude.
That's some
Come
bullshit.
on.
Like,
man.
come on.
If I worked there, that's especially what I'm learning.
Yeah, that's
Hell
the first
yeah,
thing I'm
bro.
learning, dude.
I'd wait for the day somebody
Yeah.
came and ordered
And
from the
just high
secret
five
menu.
'em.
Hell yeah. Good shit, motherfucker.
Swing
This
at 'em.
one's on
yeah,
me, bitch.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Swing at
Yeah,
'em. Like, respect. Definitely
You have
fat,
to.
Fat guy at heart.
yeah. It's insane. I didn't know that though.
Yeah, there's a bunch. It's like,
Dropping them knowledge. Dropping the knowledge for y'all out here.
Like only in this place you can get.
little fat kid knowledge.
Yeah. You know, wrap this shit up.
Yeah. How long?
Yeah,
how
man,
long
that's
have-
good
how long have we
stuff.
been doing?
Been 56 minutes.
That's not bad.
Ooh, nice.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time just flew by. Like,
You're literally
talking
just
sports
talking.
and shit. Just
Yeah.
dicking around.
I'd be down for this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
We'll see you guys here again next
Yeah.
Saturday, man.
See you
'cause-
guys again. Cutting a 1, 2. Any shout outs, plugs you want to like?
Yo,
shoot?
shout out to the Pats, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Mr. Kraft
Yeah.
doing his thing out there.
Shout out to our boy Belichick. I'll be texting you, brother.
Big belly. Let's
it done.
go.
Get it
Let's
done.
get it done.
Do your job.
Do your job.
Do your job, boys.